That's right. Very excited for our new guest.
Me too.
Okay.
Our new guest.
Our next guest.
Our
She's new. She's new, and she's
new.
So we pride ourselves on highlighting and having meaningful conversations about female entrepreneurs right here on New York Living. Since day one, we've been doing this thing.
That's what we're all about.
And it was all a direct response to what you, the viewer, said you wanted to learn about. Because people were saying, like, I want a side hustle. Can I leave my day job and do my second job? And we didn't have the answers.
I want to hear from people who've done it.
So let's go down some of the bosses we have had on this. They include, but are not limited to,
this gal.
Kate Luzio, founder of Luminary, a networking event and traditional co-working space.
And of course, no relation to the one next to me, but Cindy Castro, a sustainable fashion designer sourcing from her own ready-to-wear line, the most gorgeous pieces I've ever seen.
And Melissa Randazzo, founder of True Warrior Jewelry, which she calls a labor of love.
I love them all.
Yeah.
Hope they're well. All of the women likely have a lot in common with our next guest. Her name is Kathleen Griffith. She's an entrepreneur, business strategist, and a TV producer. Her media company advises Fortune 100 brands on women-oriented content, strategy, and experiences. She has a new book. It's called Build Like a Woman, the blueprint for creating the business and life you love. And we are so thrilled that she's here to help us with that blueprint. Welcome to the show,
Hello,
Kathleen.
darling.
And you matched for me.
Look at this.
You see
and
this?
we matched the book a little bit, too.
This? All right.
Cute.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations, today is pub day.
It's it. We're here.
Unbelievable. But I feel like you're very prepared for all of this because everything you've done in your life has led you to this moment and beyond. And I wonder if you could share that with our viewers.
Well, this really is the blueprint that I wished I'd had. It's the blueprint for creating a business and life you love. It combines mindset. So how do you get your mind right to have a business? How do you go the distance and, you know, reach your goals?
Right.
How do you adopt the right skill sets? So what are the practical things that you need to have success in business? And then sprinkled throughout are my favorite golden tools. So these are shortcuts. These will help you with success. They kind of supercharge your success. And it's an unconventional blueprint for creation. It's something that if anyone wants to lead a big life, they can turn to this, and it's the book to help them do it.
I wish in kindergarten they would teach us the golden rule and the golden tool.
Yes.
Please
we get the first one, but not the letter. Well, let's get into these golden tools and why we need them in our business. You have some do's and don'ts. Let's start with the do's. Number one, what is the heart test?
Ooh, so the heart test, this is a really fun one. A lot of times we start our businesses with our heads, right? You always need to solve a business problem. And this takes what you're solving for and runs it through your heart, like an internal heartfelt talk. And it should do one of two things. It should either break your heart or light your heart on fire. Break your heart meaning it's something that you feel like you need to go fix and solve for and run toward, or light your heart on fire. It's something that you just love and are passionate about.
Wow. I like she is flabbergasted. I love this. Don't start a business yet.
I won't.
Okay, the next do is mindset work. What is mindset work?
This is the secret that we don't talk enough about in business. Mindset is the greatest X factor to your success. And what do I mean by that? I mean learning to manage fear. So you've got to establish a relationship with that, creating a vision, running into breakdowns, which will happen in your business, learning how to transform those into breakthroughs, creating wellness practices, and then ultimately stepping into your power.
I like that.
Okay, simple enough. And the last do you have is bake and take.
Bake and take, this flips the script on how we normally operate. So a lot of times we wait for permission. You wait for someone to approve something. This allows you to charge at something, go create what you want. Don't ask for permission, and then bring it to buyers once you have it done, in the can, and finished. And it's incredible what you can sell when you actually bring things to life for someone.
I like this idea. When I first read that, I was like, bake and take, but if I make it, I don't want someone else to take it. But you see that differently because it's more of like a synergy, or it's an opportunity for two people to come together and find success.
That's exactly right. And it's yours. Right. So you're only going to let someone take it if they pay for it.
That's right.
And they give you what you want. Otherwise, you're keeping it and taking it somewhere else.
Otherwise, talk to my attorney.
That's exactly right.
Also, the Easy Bake Oven. She makes a reference to
You know,
don't be ridiculous.
that's where my mind went.
That's how it all started for us.
Amazing. All right, let's get into what we should not do as part of our blueprint here.
So many don'ts.
Yeah.
So
Don't
Yeah.
overpromise
Oh.
is the first one.
Overpromising.
Don't overpromise. And how many times have you heard, this is the greatest product, it's gonna change your life, or I'll get back to you in 24 hours, you're waiting for customer service to get back to you. It is much better to set low expectations, realistic expectations, and then surprise and delight your customers.
Surprise and delight.
Okay.
Now this one,
The last don't. You said this has to do with overpaying.
yeah.
I made this mistake early
Right.
days.
And you don't mean yourself.
Yeah, pay yourself handsomely. But when you start out, a lot of times people run a business like a corporation instead of a startup. You need to run this thing lean and mean. Most businesses are started with less than $3,000. And so usually it's just you plus maybe a few freelancers if you're lucky.
Right. So don't overpay them.
Don't overpay.
Oh my goodness.
What was that you said? They start with less than $3,000.
$3,000. That is wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also promising.
It is
3,000
promising. Anybody can do it.
Right, exactly. $3,000 could be a lot of money
Yeah.
or not a lot of money.
The name of the book right here. Build like a woman. You can get it wherever books are sold. Today, Kathleen Griffith, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.